this morning, and then around the path at the Cinta Costera, this young man always has orange juice, but today he had pipa, coconut. So now I don't feel bad. Usually the people who walk around Parque Omar, which is where they have a stand where you can buy fruits and batidos, meaning smoothies. But today I found pipa. Mm. Oh my goodness. Woo. Look how big that thing is. So, and then I think we studied that yesterday. Pipa fria, cold coconut water, and con una papita. That's the straw. Papita. He looked at me weird when I say, "Ese se llama papita." Because, you know, he's used to the gringos coming and not able to say anything. Mm. Listen, when you finish your walk, there is nothing like finishing it off with a cold coconut, okay? And then he keeps it on ice. He has like a, this is his little stand, and he has like a cooler. So he keeps it cold. All right, you guys. Uh, mm, I know. I see that nobody's on. Yesterday I took you live um, to the canal, the visitor center. I took my daughter there. So today, not sure exactly where we're gonna land, but I wanted to go for a walk, and then she said, "I gotta eat." You don't eat. I gotta eat. Ooh. Yes, I don't eat breakfast. Oh, this is so good. Ooh, you guys are missing out. Una pipa fria, cold coconut after a walk. I am on the Cinta Costera, and my apartment is right behind me. So I walked to Paitilla and then back. I was hoping I can go to Casco. I don't know. Let's see. Because I know my daughter is looking to do something. So we'll see. Mm. Así es la vida. I want you to know when I walk, I listen to podcasts, and I was listening to this guy from Spain. Let's see, but I didn't leave my phone. ¿Dónde está mi teléfono? Oh, ¿dónde está mi teléfono? In my hand. Listen, this is what you do when you're old. You're looking for your glasses that are on your face. You look for your phone that you're holding. ¿Dónde está mi teléfono? I am talking to you on it. Oh, this is a good one. I've never done this one before. Oh my God. Yeah. So, this whole area here is where I live. Yes. Isn't it beautiful? I'm giving you the 360 on the Cinta Costera. Those of us who live on Balboa, that's where we walk. We don't need to go to Parque Omar. And the reason I'm here in the morning is because it's cloudy and overcast, because usually it is blazing hot and I do not get out. But this coconut, do you see the size of this thing? Listen, there's no better way to rehydrate than with a coconut. I guess I won't be able to get the pulp today. I like the pulp too. When they turn it onto a cup, I have them slice this and give you the pulp, but I'm not gonna do that today because I'm walking. I'm hoping I can continue and go to Casco Viejo, to that end. But this is just a very nice way to get your exercise. And as I said, I don't usually go in the morning. I usually go in the evening, like around 5 o'clock. So some of the sisters who live in this area were trying to start a walking group But it's not working this week with my daughter here and me trying to get my classes going. And that's the thing. You start to get older and you learn to pace yourself and not to take too much on, right? So it's like, no, I'm good. Just like I got to 4 classes and people are like, let me know when you have your next class. I'm like, no, I'm not opening any more classes. If you want to learn Spanish, which I encourage you strongly, you need to, I'll test you, and then you're going to see which of the 4 classes you fall into, right? The first 2 classes are a bit more advanced. The sisters starting to listen, and we do some reading and comprehension, and I give them like little texts, for them to translate, and then I make them say it in Spanish so they lose that fear of speaking, right? Which is the thing that keeps us from advancing. Wow, this thing is humongous. Fresh coconut. I think here he made me pay $2.50, but usually I pay $2. If you get a stand outside of a metro station or a large bus station, right? Um, I see them at Paitilla. I see them at Iglesia del Carmen, the metro station, and I also see them at Via Argentina. Now, that's my area. I don't usually go north too much. I'm more in the south. But when you get off, if you take the metro, when you get off the metro, just look for a coconut stand, pipa frio. So today, in another group, somebody was posting about the new requirement that they have, that you have to let immigration know if you move or if you change your phone number. And this lady said she went. You go into migration if you're here in Panama. Go early, of course, because that place is always bombed. And at the desk, you tell them that you're here to update your address, and then they'll give you a special number. And then you go downstairs, where there is a lower level, and then you go to Caja 53, meaning you go to the window 53. But before you get there, make sure you take with you. That's where you have to go to, either Office Depot, or if you have a printer, you have to print the information page of your passport, with your picture and your number, expiration, and all that. You also have to bring them a copy of your cedula, which is your ID card. And if you don't have a cedula yet, a copy of whatever residency card you have, temporary or permanent, right? And if you have a permanent, you should have your cedula. But maybe you're in the process, you're waiting for it, which is fine. So, copy of your passport information page, copy of your cedula or your residency card. I would get a copy of both if I had both, right? And they want to also see a proof of your residence. So a notarized copy of your lease. You should always have your lease notarized, and I know I had mine done. And they also want a copy of your utility bill. Now I get electronic bills, so I'd have to print that, and I don't have a printer. So usually what I do, there is a email that when you go to Office Depot, I don't think I see other places here where you can get things printed. There used to be another company in the state, kind of reddish. I don't remember what it's called, but I know we have Office Depot here. And then you just email the file to that. It's like something Office Depot, and then when you get there, they have it, and you just print it, right? Here in Panama, don't assume that they want electronic copies of anything. Like when I was in Rwanda, I remember when I was doing my COVID, and I'm like, I have my COVID exam in my phone. She's like, that one, we want to print out, right? So get a copy of your utility bill from Naturgy. We don't pay for water here in the city. Maybe your cable bill from Tigo or whoever your provider is. And you got to take those to the window, and that serves as your proof of residence. But my issue is they just put that advisory on the webpage. This lady said she had moved about a little bit over a month ago, and they charged her the $100. So they're going to be charging a lot of us because I moved. I mean, it's almost 2 years. Will I be charged? It reminds me of the $1,000 fee that I had was charged for not having the stamp on my in my passport. Basically, if the information that they have on file is different from what you have now, you have to go update it and bring $100 with you. They're going to charge you, which I don't think it's fair because you're just telling us to comply and then you're going to charge someone. If I just moved a month ago, but then still she didn't know. She didn't know that that was a requirement. So I don't know. But anyway, this is what it is. So make sure you get copies with you. Go early in the morning. Bring your $100 because if you don't, they say the second time you move, that's your first offense. They consider it. If you have a second one, they're gonna revoke your residency. So stay on the side of the law, okay? Woo! I am so in love with this pipa fria, cold coconut water. Oh my goodness. This is a humongous one. So this is what retirement is, you guys. You walk. I don't play paddleball. I don't know how to do that. But I walk. And then I do my 3 days a week workout. So tomorrow at 8 a.m. I will be doing my workout for members only. And then I'm gonna do I have to do something because this is a wellness group. So tomorrow, last week I told them that we would make hummus with vegetable sticks, like carrots and celery. Tomorrow morning, I told my daughter we're gonna go to San Felipe. It's gonna have to be after the workout. Ay, ay, ay. So that means today I have to figure out what I'm gonna do with the ladies. Last week we made papaya smoothies with all the additive, I didn't put spirulina because I didn't want my smoothie to be green. But we did chia seeds, we did ginger and turmeric and all the good stuff. I want you to know I was just listening to that podcast for this guy in Spain, and he was talking about a subject that I think I'm going to address here. Longevity, happiness, and all the things that make Panama so special. You walk around, you listen to people, and you get ideas. Because, as a creator, you kind of run out of things to say. And I see people, recycling the same thing, just saying it differently. I don't make videos just to run my mouth, live right now is just to share with you my surrounding and what I'm doing. But if I'm addressing a topic, it's going to be because I got something to say. Like the last one I did, I talked about my 5 regrets in life. I have more than 5 regrets. I just chose to talk about 5 of them, right? And my talks are a little bit on the deeper side. I'm just a deep thinker, you know. And I'm not saying that to make myself sound whatever. It's just the way I am. So at this stage in life, I'm not trying to impress anybody. And if you think I am, okay. That's the way you feel, that's fine too. Whew, I think it's finally done. Alright guys, I know I usually don't do lives around the Cinta. Oh, I've done a couple. But anyway, I just thought I'd let you know that there is pipa fria on the Cinta Costera. You don't have to be all the way towards Casco, but this one is close to I don't want to say where I live now. That is not that, like Hospital de Nino. They have a place where the indigenous people do their dances right here. People exercise there. They have dances. They do practice They shoot videos, and people also over here would do quinceañeras, when the girls turn 15. Um, when I was doing my photo shoot, I think I wanted to do one over here, but then the photographer said, everybody comes here, there's something else. So we went to La Amistad, Parque La Amistad, which is the Chinese park, and the pictures came out really good. All right, guys, I'm going to sign off. Hey, Miss Greta, ¿cómo estás? Yes, this is pipa fría, my dear. They don't say cocoa water here. Pipa, una pipa. I think they call it like that here because when I was in Costa Rica, they called it the same thing. Una pipa fría. Look how big this thing is. But I wish I could get the pulp, but no, I'm not taking that home. Nope, nope, nope. All right. Alrighty. Oh, and the weather is absolutely stunning. I know, it's huge. And he looked for it too. Maybe he think I needed a big one. It was so good. People are so nice here. Seriously. I go out of my way to talk to them. So I made him say hello. So I'm going to post one where I made him say hi because I want people to come and buy from him. I went to the fish market, and this guy was so nice, and he said, look, my stall is 51. So I told everybody, if you go to the fish market, look for stall 51 because you're going to get excellent service. I go to the meat market. If somebody is really nice, I highlight their area. He said, I'm a marketing genius. Why not? I got to help him out. Help him out. I love the people, of course. I mean, and I know we have disposable income. Not a lot. Trust me, these days, sister, it's tight. But you know what? I can afford to buy a pipa for $2.50. Yes, I could get it for $2 over there. But why not give him the 50 cents? Come on. That's why when I get on the metro, people say, oh, if you get a Jubilado card, it's not 35 cents, 26 cents. I'm like, oh, you know what? I think I'm going to let them have the few cents difference. I'm cheap. I'm not that cheap now. Come on. Yeah. So how's it going, Miss Greta? Everything working out at home? Alright, so maybe you're gone. But anyway, I'm going to sign off, you guys. I am going to... it's already 11. I got things to do at home. Well, well. Okay. Alright, sis. Alright. I'll talk to you soon, okay? God bless. Bye-bye. You're good. Excellent. Excellent. Bye. Well, I know you're not going to be there tomorrow, but I'll see you whenever, okay? But we're going to be doing our workout tomorrow for advance at 8 a.m. See you there. Be square.